Hello guys. This is the first time I made a YouTube video or a text story. So forgive me if there are mistakes. This video may also contain English vocabulary and grammar mistakes, because I'm not from an English country. Moving on to the explanations about the video, this video is just the background story of how Bakugo became a villain. So at the moment he is still normal. The names above the messages are the ones the person saved in his contacts. So they didn't come up with the names themselves. Enjoy the video. As in the series, Bakugo had always bullied Midoriya since they were little. Today, that fight from this morning is all over the news. Better write some notes down before I forget anything.
I don't know what you think you're doing, Deku, but we're not done.
What you got? His diary? Huh? Don't tell me you're taking notes on how to be a hero.
That's so pathetic. Haha. He's delusional. Real funny guys. Just give it back.
That's so mean!
In the meanwhile, Small, All Might happens to pass by and sees the notebook falling out of the window. And then he hears somebody screaming. He thinks that somebody is in danger, so he goes down an alley to change into his muscle form unseen. Back to Bakugo and Midoriya. Most first-year heroes show potential early on. People look at them and just know they're destined for greatness. When I'm the only student from this garbage junior high, people will start talking about me like that. They'll realize I'm legit. The next big thing. That's not ego talking. I just know I'm good. Ego.
Here's a little word of advice, nerd. Don't even think of applying, or else.
That's just sad. I thought you had at least some fight in you. He finally gets it. He'll never be a hero. Better to find out now instead of later, I guess.
You know, if you really want to be a hero that badly, there actually might be another way. Just pray that you'll be born with a quirk in your next life, and take a swan dive off the roof of the building. Something wrong?
How could you say something like that so easily? Midoriya whispers something no one could hear. If everybody thinks that way about me, why shouldn't I jump? Midoriya walks to the window. In Bakugo's mind, he just goes there to take a better look where his notebook fell, right? He wouldn't really want to commit suicide? Midoriya climbs up the window frame. Damn it, he actually wants to jump. This is going too far. I need to do something. Bakugo starts running to the window to grab Midoriya's arm and stop him from jumping. But he's too late. Midoriya had already jumped. Scared emoji. I didn't really want to DOE. In Bakugo's mind. I knew it. But now it's too late. Danjuro Tobita, the former gentle criminal, happened to be in a restaurant nearby.
Emergency! Call a hero!
He's gonna fall!
I thought that with my quirk, I could make a cushion. I could save him.
All Might had jumped with such strength that after he was pushed down, his feet got stuck in the floor. For that moment, he couldn't move. The speed of Midoriya's fall was reduced by the aerial elastic barrier, but he still hit the ground hard enough to need to go to the hospital. When Tobita saw all of this, he blamed himself. He runs off crying and becomes the villain we know. All Might finally gets out of the ground and checks up on Midoriya.
Hey! Wake up! Hey! Thought we lost you there!
Hey, All Might. Midoriya faints. All Might looks surprised and mumbles that he didn't mean to do that. Then All Might sees Midoriya's notebook and picks it up. He looks it through and sees that Midoriya is a big fan of him, so he signs it. An ambulance arrives 1 minute later. When Midoriya is inside, All Might puts his notebook on his chest. After that, Midoriya is taken to the hospital. Bakugo and his friends saw everything out of the window, in Bakugo's mind. Luckily, he isn't dead. I could never forgive myself if that would have happened. Wait, those extras are still here, so I need to say something to keep up my reputation. TCH, of course that nerd got saved. Ooh, Bakugo has a soft side. He wanted to stop Midoriya from jumping. Ha ha ha.
What did you say? I'll kick your ass!
Yeah, calm down. We won't tell anyone. And without me, Deku would have never met All Might. So he should be thankful. That afternoon, Bakugo visits the still unconscious Midoriya. He made sure he was alone and nobody saw him. If his friends knew he was doing this. Bakugo buys a bouquet of sunflowers for Midoriya and enters his room. Hopefully he still likes these. He puts them in a vase and sits down next to Midoriya's bed. You scared me, nerd. It's all my fault that you're injured like this. I'm sorry. Midoriya wakes up and sees the crying Bakugo. Hey, Kachin? After that, Midoriya passed out from the pain. Later, Midoriya wakes up and sees his mother next to his bed. In Midoriya's mind. Could that earlier really have been Kachin? Why would he visit me? And why was he crying? He never cries. Maybe I just imagined it all because I wanted him to. Bakugo's flowers are still next to Midoriya's bed. Sunflowers? Those are my favorites. When I told Kachin, he used to pick those from someone else's gardens for me. One time he even stole an entire flower pot. But it must have been just a coincidence, right? Mom, did you buy those flowers?
No, they're not mine. Maybe they are from the hospital?
Yeah, that would be it.
But I brought you your favorite food, katsudon.
AWH, thank you, Mom. Izuku starts eating.
I also need to give you something.
HMH? Inko puts his notebook on his lap. Suddenly Izuku remembers everything when he sees his burnt notebook.
Don't look so sad, my baby. I don't know how it got so burned, but just open it at page 54.
Okay. The heart monitor starts to beep faster and faster. Midoriya faints.
I should have known better and gave it to you later.
Two hospital employees hear someone crying and rush to the room where the noise is coming from.
Madam, what happened? My baby.
Are you pregnant?
No. My baby over there.
She points at Izuku.
What happened to him? He fainted and it's my fault. I always get mad at the people who let him get hurt, but now I do it myself, crying emoji.
After the hospital employees checked up on Izuku, he's not in danger. He just fainted and it didn't affect the healing process of his wounds.
That's good to hear.
That's it for today's video. I hope you liked it. Tell me what you think in the comments. In the future I would like to make videos with less fragments out of the series and instead lyrics of songs. I already have most of the storyline in mind, so the next video will be about Midoriya gets popular. Bakugo and Midoriya meet 1A, so if you have any suggestions about songs I can use for my video, please let me know in the comments. Thank you so much for watching. And don't forget to give thumbs up if you liked this video.